Hi.
Hi Kolkata Shorts International Film Festival 2020. Um, how did we come up with the idea to make this film?
So the idea comes from a very personal space where you see a lot of discrimination around you in your life, and it comes from a very real people who are very close to you. So the idea was really simple, that there's a girl called Fatima who is a Muslim, and how her friends used to discriminate her.
Talat had a really brilliant script in mind and we decided that we wanted to go ahead with it.
The drive of telling this story, frankly, it comes when I narrated to my friends, and first when I narrated to Ghania, and she said कि, oh, ये तो मेरे साथ भी हुआ है, this is so relatable. And when we narrated this to our team, and they are like you know what, I really, ये हमारे साथ भी हुआ है. So when you see the idea, the problem is so relatable to so many people, and they have their own story, then you feel that it is more important to tell the story.
I think as young student filmmakers, we wanted to understand the process of producing an entire film, making a film from the scratch and all by ourselves. So we were really eager to tell a story and we loved the story. And that was the driving factor mainly.
So on the script level, if I talk, the first roadblock to see the entire world with a kid's perspective. So because when you're dealing with some social issue in a film, तो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट हो जाता है कि आप उसे बच्चे के नज़रिए से कैसे देखेंगे, या बच्चे उस इश्यू को कैसे देखते हैं.
The most immediate roadblock that we had was figuring a schedule for shoot. Our first shoot schedule got cancelled because of some budgeting issues, and it was very disheartening, not just for me as a producer but also for the entire team, because we were students. We were shooting the film in the middle of a very hectic semester, so we didn't know how or when the film would take off if our already planned schedule got cancelled. And we were really scared, but somewhere I think we all knew that we weren't as prepared and we needed some more time. We continued working and scheduled a shoot 2 months later. It happened really smoothly, and I think it was mostly because we were better planned and prepared.
Second, the problem was about the location, since the topic was so controversial. So it was really tough to find the location. And the third problem, I would say it wasn't a problem, but yeah, हमारे पास 40 बच्चों की cast थी, so it was very difficult to manage, but I think we had a good time with them.
It was the first time that we were indulging in a full-fledged project which involved a budget, so managing that was also a very big task. I think it meant that we had to be very planned, we had to be very scheduled. We constantly kept interacting with the parents of the students or of the children who we were going to shoot with, and to make a shoot happen, we needed to be sure that the kids had holidays, which meant that we would then be working or shooting in a school which was going to be empty. So we had to figure schedules with the school when the school was on a holiday. But that also meant that we had to create an entire ambience of a full functioning school during the period of holidays. The film was shot during the peak of Delhi winters, December, that was 27th, 28th, 29th, and it was on a holiday, so there was a lot of, we worked on a tight budget. There was so many arrangements that had to be made, like, locations and costume and props, they all happened on, like, by borrowing from people or by the goodwill of a lot of people who just gave a lot of things to us. And yeah, it was a lot of beg borrow steal kind of a situation, but also a very collaborative process for us.
I would just give you the glimpse of our team, since we have our team members coming from a different state of our country. So it was a very multilingual team, and it was really hard to communicate your creativity or your creative ideas to them, because there's a certain language barrier. I remember our musician are from Kerala, our animation designer are from US, she's from USA, and our poster designer is from Missouri. So there's a lot of management happen because of the distance. And but the best thing about managing these people is they believe in this idea. They really find the issue really relatable. And you know what, the magic always created when people on your team believes in the same idea. They have the one vision which is very similar to yours. So yeah.
Tell us about the challenges you faced while shooting this film. I think the biggest challenge while shooting the film was managing so many children and who were so small. We had to make sure in terms of shooting hours that we didn't extend the allotted period of hours that kids can be allowed to shoot. That meant that within 3 days of scheduled shoot, we had to complete an entire film, which also meant that because it was Delhi winter, we were shooting only from, we had only certain number of light hours. So every day we would begin at 4:30 in the morning, travel all the way to our shoot location, which was around 2 hours away from where we all stayed. Began shooting early in the morning at 8:30, had to wrap up by 5 o'clock, and then start the grind all over again the next day. I mean, we did it only for 3 days, but it required, I think it required really, really strenuous amounts of planning, and we learned our lesson when our first schedule got cancelled.
So the first challenge is the timing because हमारे पास सिर्फ 4 दिन थे शूट करने के लिए एंड वी शूट द फिल्म इन द एंड ऑफ दिसंबर. तो बहुत सारे जितने भी बच्चे थे वो काफ़ी न्यू ईयर छुट्टियों पे चले गए थे. तो हमारे पास जो बच्चों का कास्ट था वो बहुत छोटा हो गया था. एंड आई रिमेंबर हमारे जो ड्रेसिंग और कॉस्ट्यूम वाले मैनेज कर रहे थे. तो हमने उनसे बोला था हमारी कास्ट बहुत छोटी है. हमने कॉलोनी के बच्चे उठाए थे, रैंडम बच्चों को खड़ा किया तो उन्होंने एक्ट करवाया था, विच वॉज अ वेरी ट्रिकी पार्ट बिकॉज उनको सेम टाइम पे लेके आना और फिर उसी दिन एक्ट करवाना, कैमरे में कैप्चर करवाना एंड मेक श्योर कि उनमें से कोई कैमरा पे नहीं देखे वॉज अ वेरी वेरी बिग टास्क, बट इट वॉज रियली गुड. So I remember during the editing table, when Ghania I was sitting, like Ghania में editing table पे थे and we were discussing कि कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, because हम लोग सोच रहे थे कि हमने एक इशू पे फिल्म बनाई है और अगर वो इशू ही नहीं दिख रहा, what is the point of making this film? Then I remember हमने फिल्म बहुत सारे एडिटर्स को भेजी, बहुत सारे फिल्म मेकर्स को भेजी and they relate to it. Maybe they don't relate to the issue really well, but they relate with the alienation what Fatima was feeling. So at the editing table we decided that we should go ahead with the subtleness of the issue first, and the second maybe I would say the major issue is because हमारे पास सिर्फ 4 दिन थे शूट करने के लिए और हमारा फुटेज बहुत कम था. So that was the major issue for Ghania because she was editing, and for me also because we haven't have those good time passage wala shots in our film.
I think the film is pretty much what we wanted it to be. If anything, we really worked on the script to have a final picture as closest to having a finished product. I think maybe we imagined a slower pace for the film, but that is something that we learned over the process directorially, that as a whole, that when the film came together, that's something that we learned, that we needed to hold a shot. And that would have made a big difference in terms of staying with the characters and their emotions. I don't think it's different. I think that is something we had envisioned different.
So the target audience is, it can be उसको बच्चा भी देख सकता है, उसको बड़े भी देख सकते हैं बच्चों को सिखाने के लिए. And this is a film which is for everyone. I think everyone should know that this happened and how we can cope with it. And everyone should be aware what they're teaching to their kids and how they are वो आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं इस चीज़ को. So how they are becoming the part of it.
The USP of the film is that it very subtly spoke of a very poignant and deep message that resonates not just with adults but also with children, and so it had to be a story, and it is a story that everybody can relate to.
when you are in school, the feeling of alienation is very common. Suppose आप क्लास में टॉपर हो और आपके अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं, सपोज आप क्लास में पढ़ते अच्छे नहीं हो, आपके क्लास में आपकी मैम आपको साइड बैक बेंचेस में भेज देती है, साइड में देती है, you start feeling very alienated. Your friends start behaving with you in a certain way. So the feeling of alienation is something which is, I think, the USP and such a relatability factor for everyone.
We've been screening the film right now in a lot of smaller sections and smaller areas, spaces, screening events, schools, colleges. An immediate thing is to have a good run for the film in festivals, share it with the filmmaking community, receive a constructive feedback on the film. I think personally we would like to do many more screenings in schools, in NGOs, in colleges, drama spaces, theatre spaces. And I think build a discussion around the film. We have two distributors on board, Filament and Hamara Movies, and eventually we're looking at putting the film up on a space where everybody has easy access to view the film and watch the film.
हमारे मूवी का मेन मोटिव हमारा था कि हम जितना चाहें इस मैसेज को आउट कर पाएँ कि ये डिस्क्रिमिनेशन होता है, और वो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन सिर्फ हम बड़ों के बीच में नहीं होता, वो हम अपने बच्चों को भी देते हैं. जैसे कि आपके पास व्हाट्सएप मैसेजेस आते हैं, आप वो गंदे गंदे व्हाट्सएप मैसेज आपके बच्चे भी पढ़ते हैं, वो बच्चे भी वहीं से सीखते हैं. व्हेन यू स्टार्ट डिस्क्रिमिनेटिंग the kids also start learning it, and how they start executing in their life, and it is very wrong. So we should stop it, we should stop doing it, and stop telling our kids that ये गलत है वो गलत है, and discrimination is bad.
I think a message for emerging filmmakers would be that we just continued making films. I also see myself as an emerging filmmaker. In spite of whatever the conditions might be, we continue making films. We become a little more aware of the surroundings we're living in and find our stories in those spaces, and ultimately make critical cinema, because it's a beautiful tool to creatively entertain people and also let them think about a message that can stay with them for a while.
Be honest with your art, whatever you want to create, because your honesty will always reflect in your art. And if you're honest, people will feel it and will appreciate it as much as possible.
Congratulations to all the films and the filmmakers that have been selected.
Best of luck, guys, and kudos to your efforts that you are doing, because during this pandemic everything has changed and the dynamic of the film festivals has been changed.
In the tense times that we live in today, and that we're living in right now, films to me are really my only respite. Also, they're a very beautiful way to remind us of the innate goodness and humanity that exists in the world, and that we're also striving towards to retain and remember. I'm happy that the festival has curated a very interesting list of movies from all over the world, and I'm eager to watch them and discuss more about the films with the filmmakers and the team. Thank you so much.
I'm just looking forward to the results now. Bye bye.